Hey guys, Broussard here. We're going to be doing an unboxing. I'm trying something different. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm shooting with two different cameras. I've never done that before, but hey, we're going to have fun. Let's start with this one. I think you can see what it is. If you can't, it's okay. It is a new set of headsets. Why did I get a new set of headsets? Good question. I really like these. These are great. Notice it's got the red color. Kind of got the silver look. Really matches my chair. Absolutely, really good headsets. They wasn't very expensive. I liked them, used them. Here's the problem. They constantly broke. First time it happened, I was like, that could happen, no big deal. But then the other side did the same thing. And I'm going to talk about relationships a little bit. People think relationships and like headsets are the same. And for some people they are. Something goes wrong like this, and the same thing on this side. And if you notice, they still work. I mean, I can put them on my head, especially with the tape. I can use them, and if I didn't have enough extra resources to get another headset, I can make these work. Now they're uncomfortable. They sound quality's not the best because I had to turn the volume real far up because it was getting away from my ear, and it's designed to be closed. But it was a constant struggle. It was a constant struggle to do live stream. It was a constant struggle to edit a video. It was constant trouble to listen to a video. It was just constant. I'm confused. I don't know which camera to look at. And they're not that far apart. Maybe next time I'm going to put them further apart. So it was constant. It was like, what do I do? But I liked them. They got the red and red inside. My chair's black and red. Really, really matches. Now, if this was a relationship, could I fix it? No, I can't. But this person can. Now, I can help them, but I can't fix it. See, when you break something, you're the only one can fix it. Now, it doesn't mean you don't need help. It doesn't mean maybe sometimes you need professional help. But you're the only one can do it because you made the choice. Like, if I lie in a relationship, I'm the only one can fix that. I'm the only one can go back to that person and say, hey, look, I lied. This is what I did. This is what I should have said. This is the truth. I'm not asking you to trust me right now. What I'm asking you to do is give me an opportunity to prove I'm trustworthy. And see, that's the mistake people make. They make a mistake. They break something. They go, oh, forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. They expect that other person to have as much trust in them as they did at the beginning. They don't. Why? You've just proven that you're not trustworthy. You have to prove that you're trustworthy after you break something. And it's on you. It's not on that other person. This is one of the things I see in society that I really don't like. The liar wants to make the other person responsible for them lying. It's not their problem. It's your problem. It doesn't matter what the situation is. Everybody goes, well, Lawrence, if you just understood. I do understand. I've been in some really, really horrible situations. Sometimes I acted really, really honorable. Sometimes I didn't. I'm not ashamed of not acting honorably. Why? Because I've corrected that in my life. And when I find those problems in my life, I work at correcting them. But I don't blame the other person. Now, I will tell you this, the other person can make it easy, or they can make it difficult. And if they make it too difficult, you got to ask yourself, do they have your back basically? Are they trying to help you become a better person? See, because like this, I'm throwing that away. Now, I'm not going to throw these because they're brand new. But if this was a person, and let's say the screw came loose and all I got to do is tighten the screw, I'm going to tighten the screw. If the person lies to me, what I'm going to do is tell them, look, here's the boundary. You're welcome to come inside this area in my space, but you have to tell me the truth. You lie to me again, you're going outside the boundary. You keep lying to me, you will be out my life. I will not throw you away like those headsets, but you're not welcome in my life. And people struggle with that. I'm not sure why, but they do. Here's the one I'm excited about. I wish all relationships were like this. This was sent to me by a dear friend of mine that also happens to be an ex-girlfriend. And a lot of y'all go, well, you can't be friends, platonic friends with an ex-girlfriend. That's bull, you can. Why? We were friends to begin with. We worked really hard on being friends, being open, being transparent, being honest. And so therefore, when we broke up, it was a really simple thing. We just sit down, we talked about it, we both agreed. We wanted to get married one day, and neither one of us believed that me and her could get married because we had some incompatibility issues. It's not we didn't love each other, not that we didn't care each other, not that we wasn't really good friends, but we had some incompatibility issues that were like that headset. It just wasn't going to work. You know, nothing wrong with her per se, nothing wrong with me. And it made it easy. Nobody got their feelings hurt. It was just simple, okay, this is not going to work. And so we quit dating. We don't talk very much anymore, but we stayed friends. I wish all relationships ended like that. So I needed, my number one coffee, Cafe Ole Tasty San Antonio. I needed this. Since the deal going on in the world today, they don't ship anymore. They used to ship it to me. They don't. Now you can only get curbside or local delivery. That person was really nice of me for me to go. That person was very nice to go get 4 bags of coffee and ship it to me. I really like this coffee. Guys, I hope y'all enjoy this unboxing. I know the relationship stuff is not as popular as other things, but here's the deal. I'm doing this, 1, for me, and 2, I'm sharing it with y'all in case some of y'all have been through these situations and it helps you maybe move through it in a healthy way. I heard a person say yesterday, you know, I break up with a guy, 7 days, I'm over. I put my makeup on, I put my dress on, and I'm back to my life. Really? You're back to your life. What does makeup and a dress have to do with back to your life? I need a haircut. I can go get a haircut. I can put on some nice clothes. I can go take some great pictures in some wonderful place. I can look like everything externally is going great and my heart's broke. What have I accomplished? Look, I'm not telling you when you have a broke heart not to enjoy your life. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying enjoying your life and moving on from pain is 2 different things. How do you know when you moved on from pain? When you can talk about it and it's not traumatic anymore. You can be realistic and go, look, I dated this person. This is what happened. It hurt me. This is what I learned from it. This is where I'm at now. That's where you should be. Because if you're not there, what you're going to do is, let's say this, let me grab it. You're going to take this broke headset, your hurt heart, into the next relationship, and you know what you're going to do? You're going to mess it up. You can be dating the most wonderful person in the world. You bring this into the relationship, you're going to mess it up. This is another thing I heard lately. This was from a girl too that I was talking to that just, went through a pretty traumatic breakup. She said, I'm never giving all of myself again. I'm only going to give half. I'm not getting hurt like this. Hate to tell you, you're already hurt. Why? Because you're going into the relationship like this. You're broke. I mean, you're just broke. You really think it's fair to go into a relationship giving half and the other person's giving everything they got? Find somebody that's trustworthy. Find somebody that you can trust in a relationship. Find somebody that you can be best friends with. This is the problem with hypergamy. Girls dating men for how much money they have. And this is the problem with guys dating girls for how pretty they are. It's one-dimensional. What happens when that one dimension goes away? The relationship is gone. If that's what you want, that's fine. I'm not criticizing it. You know, if a girl strictly is looking for a guy for money, just be honest about it. But don't make an excuse that, oh, that's our culture or that's my family. That's you. You're saying is the only thing you value in a relationship is money. I'm not criticizing that. If that's what you want, do it. And if a guy wants just for a pretty face, do it. But understand something. There's always going to be another guy that's going to come that's going to have more money. And I can guarantee you, as you age, there's always going to be a prettier girl. So what have you built? What kind of relationship? One that you're going to get hurt. I can't change people. It's their choice. I like this coffee. Thank you very, very much for sending me this coffee. I really, really appreciate it. It meant a lot to me. I hope, guys, y'all find the happiness, joy, and love that you're looking for in life. But I can promise you this, you can't find it if your eyes are not wide open with what your needs are, what makes you happy. I had a recent conversation with somebody I used to know, and they kept describing their ideal guy. And I asked them this simple question. I said, you're describing me. And they kind of looked and they started laughing. They're like, yeah, I am. I said, then why'd you break up with me? And they had to think, and I'll tell you why they broke up. Because their norms, their social constraints, the way they were brought up and who they are were two different people. And because of that, they had in their hand what they wanted and they lost it because they didn't value it. I value this coffee. This coffee means a lot to me. Why? Because for me, so far, it's the best tasting coffee I've ever had. Doesn't mean I don't like other ones, but this is the best. If you're in a relationship and you find the person that's the best for you, grab hold to them. Don't let them go easily. But at the same time, don't put up with junk. If they're treating you bad, call them out on it. Be honest about it. If they're willing to work on it, by all means, give them a chance. If they're not, then you got to decide for yourself. Is this something you can accept or not? I can accept having to ship this coffee in. It adds about $2 a pack, but it's worth it to me. The taste is well worth it. I don't use a lot of this coffee, and I get an incredible tasting cup of coffee every morning. It's worth it to me. But if it tasted bad, would I spend the extra $2.50? I wouldn't. There's no way. So guys, here's my unboxing. It's kind of a serious one, but that's kind of who I am. I definitely am going to be doing a travel channel soon. The weather has not cooperated at all, but I decided to split the channel. That's something I've been thinking about it for a while. I was going to do 3 channels, but I'm really, at this point now, only going to do 2. This channel is going to probably be more about life, how to deal with issues, how to overcome issues. If it's popular, that's great. If it's not, that's great too. It's something I want to do. It's something I enjoy. If it helps one person, it's worth it to me. The travel channel, though, is probably going to be a little bit different. It's going to probably be more about fun, just doing things, enjoying life, seeing new places. I don't know if it's going to be like high end. It's probably not. It's probably going to be more adventure, traveling on a motorcycle, kayaking, camping, scuba diving, going to the beach. I mean, all that stuff right now is kind of difficult because of what's going on in the world today, but I'm just kind of thinking out loud. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy seeing new places. I've been very fortunate to go to some really incredible, beautiful, exclusive places. I'll tell you this, I've had just as much fun hanging out with locals, drinking a cup of coffee, finding out about their culture. So my thought is probably going to be more local and culture than it will be like incredibly beautiful places. That's just so easy. I mean, I'm not criticizing anybody that does it, But when you show incredibly beautiful places and you show, you know, incredibly beautiful people, it's okay, but that's not what I'm into. I like knowing the people. I was talking to a friend of mine about going to their country, and I was asking what the rent was, and they said, well, you don't want to stay here. And I was like, why? And they told me the downsides of the area they live. I said, no. I said, that's exactly where I want to stay. I said, as long as it's safe. And they're like, why? I said, because I want to know the people. And if I go to the high-end resort, if I could afford it, right now I can't, but if I go to the high-end resort, I don't get to know the people. I get to know service, meaning the food, the hotel, the pampering. Nothing wrong with that. It's a wonderful thing. I love going on cruises for that reason. But I want to show the other side. So any of y'all that see this, if I happen to be in your country and you invite me, please do, or locally, wherever. I just want to get to know the culture and do some things athletic and have fun. Y'all take care. Like, share, and subscribe.